Hey, what's up? What's up, my friends, family, followers, subscribers? Yo, it's another one. Welcome back to the channel. You're on the edge of things. We're always on the edge looking out for occurrences that we can talk about, reason out, see if we can make better sense of these topics. Our aim is to be the best version of ourselves through elevating our consciousness, right? So today is the 8th of August, 2023. All right. Yeah, man, 8th of August 2023. And the reason for this video is I posted a video. My last video on my post, we got a few comments from some very nice people, you know, talking about Jamaica's independence, whether or not we are truly independent, right? This is their thoughts. And after the break, we are going to go over to the channel and look at some of these comments. And when we look at the comments, I am going to share my thoughts on this. Now, you are invited to share however you feel about this topic in in the comment area. Okay? So, as the title say, right? As the title says, you know, here's the question. Is Jamaica independent? And what do you think? I mean, what do you think about the argument saying that Jamaica is not independent, right? So leave your comment in the comment area. You guys are the reason why this channel keeps going on and on and on and on. Okay? So more you see, do the right thing and leave the comment, like and share it, make everybody can experience, what is going on over on this channel. Let them know that you're a part of something greater than yourself, you see. So you are like, share, subscribe if you're not subscribed, right? See the number there? That is the number. That is the number. You can contact me on WhatsApp. Then send a message. Call me up. See what I say? If you don't get me, just leave a message. I'll get back to you. Right? Big up on yourself. Make a run that piece, Run that piece, yeah. Run with intro. And then we get going. So, yes. Mind is a beautiful thing. Yeah, man, we talk about it. Everything, the glitter. Some people don't know the thing. My lovely people don't know the thing, right? Y'all know the thing already. Yeah, man. Welcome back. I'm gonna say big up to all of my viewers and subscribers. Big up to my content creator who take time out and always over here so and do the thing them, do the necessary thing them, the likes, the share, the subscribe. Big up on yourself. You see, oh gosh, mommy, you see, say God no, Tara, Teacher P, Donna, how me I miss? Juliana Empire, you know, every content creator who takes time out on a busy schedule. Because we know if creating content take a lot. You know, people, we are jump from this. Then we are gonna go over the channel. We're gonna see what going right over the channel comments area. Then so that you can see what really are going, you know, because I think that what these people have to say really and truly is what a lot of people out there saying, you know. So we could go over to the comment area and go over to the comment area. Yes. Mm-hmm. Let's see what the people them say. right? See it here? So we'll go over there. All right, my people. First up on the block, right, is Island Sisters. Yeah, man. Just make it out. Appreciate the message. We all must play our part to make our beautiful island a better place. And I agree with that. I agree with that. Now, here comes mommy. She's a content creator. Island Girls is a content creator. They are content creators, right? And if you check out them channel, you can click right here, so right here, so you click, and it will take you to them channel, right? Two sister over there in England are going to do them thing, all right? Oh gosh, here come mommy. She says, right? Independent would have been so much better and more enjoyable if our island Jamaica was in a better state. 60. I thought we are at 61. Anyways, 60 years is a long time. Thank God for reggae girls. And I understand, kind of share the sentiment there. But a lot of things, not a lot more things are going for the country, A lot more things are going for the country. Reggae girls at the super house now what now because them just hit right on time. A long time the female them a do them thing and we not appreciate them enough. You see what me I say? No, Mr. Say God no. You know, him pop in and him say, right yeah so. Him I say, yeah, they give the people a fake hope. You know, Jamaica is a beautiful place. But most of these leaders need to step down, right? They are leaders and they are leaders. And some things happen by design. You see what I say? And that's why we need to educate ourselves. We need to uplift ourselves. We need to get out of the slum. We need to stop having these people thinking that they are it. The minority leading the majority down into a hole. All right? Unless we elevate our way of thinking, we will not be able, we as a collective, will not be able to recognize, what needs to be done and do it. Zin? Yes, man. So that me I say right there. So you see what me I say? So over this Rocks and Dennis, I say the same thing. The system. The Brits need to pay us back. That not gonna happen. We not see that in the near future, right? And if it does happen, who will get the money? Why do we put towards with the same governance, with the same government we have now? Mm-mm. We don't know. I don't know about that one there. We are an independent people. Yo, may I tell you, may I tell you. I think one of the problem is that we don't know how independent we are, you know. But we're diving at that a little bit from now. We need economic independence. Our people are living this beautiful are leaving this beautiful island for better gains abroad. And true, more opportunity there abroad. Well, we our same people are not creating any opportunities, to keep the younger mind them occupied, even though the younger mind them lately are turned to different things and so forth. But there are still majority that, you know, will use our system if the system is in place to help them out. Because most people will not get the opportunity to leave until they are in their late 20s, 30s, and at that point they all leave. You see me? But from 18, from their teens to that age where them get the opportunity to leave, what is there in place? All right. We don't have no independence. We depend on US and England too much. Mr. Campbell, namesake. Um, that's a good statement, but whilst I understand what you're saying, you know, if that's the case, show me the country that does not depend on another country. You know, even the country that I am in right now, the United States of America, still depend on other country. So instead of thinking independence as we don't we don't have anything to do with another country. You can look upon it from an interdependent state where we all depend on each other. But we are going to go over, we are go over to the Google definition of, we'll go over to the Google definition of what an independent country is, or state is. All right. So make we go over. So we'll go over there. Go see what an independent country is. Right. So let's jump over there and go look at what Mr. Google say an independent country is. So here we go. This is what Mr. Google says an independent country is. Being an independent country means that no foreign power maintain any authority or control over the political or civil process of its government or people. Right? In other words, then, as Mr. Google says, in other words, for this type of state independence is sovereignty. Means you are totally in charge of yourself, right? And everything that you do, right? This is why many people, many people would say Jamaica is not independent. No, as we talk about independence and so forth, when did we gain our independence? So we all know about about slavery and all of that, right? And after slavery, right? After slaves stopped coming to the Caribbean, which is we are talking about Jamaica now, right? After slaves stopped coming to Jamaica in about 1807, right? The authority abolished slavery about 20 something years after in 1834, just about. It then took another length of time for Jamaica to be, you know, become an independent state. Luckily for Jamaica, it happened, right? Luckily for Jamaica, it happened. No, this thing happened in 1962, right? From 1834 to 1962. Took that long for Jamaica to sign the Declaration of Independence and for us to have a date to say that we were independent, we became independent on this day, right? Now for many people, right? For many people, you know, Jamaica signing the Declaration of Independence, right? After slavery, after slavery, yeah, for Jamaica signing the Declaration of Independence, you know, coming out of these horrible conditions, of slavery and all of that. Yeah, this meant a lot for our people. You see what I say? It mean a lot for already strong people, mentally and physically, right? So they even though, let me put it this way, even though it is said that Jamaica's independence is not really, an independent, based on the fact that Jamaica was still under Regina, right? Jamaica was still under the Queen's governance in certain way. All our court system was still linked, you know, our court system was still linked to the Queen. You see, there was a scepter in our staff, they call it, in Parliament that represents the Queen, or a court system, or a justice system, or a high court, you know, is still under the monarch, right? Now, Queen Elizabeth is gone, and the King is now ruling, right? And this is why people are saying that Jamaica is not independent, you know. now, now that backstory and all that, right? People have all right to say Jamaica is not yet independent. However, I am going to look at it from a different angle, and I am going to take you along with me to show you how I view this. Now, first and foremost, I am all that I am going to say as of here on is my opinion, the way I view things. All right, the way how Cleon St. Oliver look at this whole independence thing. All right, so a document was signed, right, after after our slave masters, right, declare that, we are going to give you guys independence. Now, independence via country means that we don't have to, we don't have any foreign country, right, say input in our governance and so forth, right? That being said, whether or not Jamaica have foreign governance, foreign people saying, putting input in our governance, you as a person, you as a person, with the false hope of an independence, with the strong backbone that you have, right, should still consider yourself as an individual, independent and free. Now, the country's independence also depends on the mindset of the people, right? This is, once again, my disclaimer is, this is all my opinion, right? So, the independence of a country, say Jamaica, right? And the story is that the Jamaicans, right, are a group of people who was taken away from Africa, mostly West Africa, right, and brought to Jamaica. And before independence, were belonged to nowhere, right? Because by then our foreparents that was taken from Africa was gone, and new generation was birthed on this island called Jamaica. Now we have this island, right? And they gave us a false document, or an incomplete document that was signed by some people who were willing to do the devil's bidding, right? Two cousins, and they decided that they are going to form the first government, you know, with we two, hold them tight, we two, hold them tight, yeah, two cousins, right? And they are going to represent the people. Notwithstanding, there were, notwithstanding, get a call, hold on. Yes, notwithstanding that, These two people were taken from the upper echelon of society, right? For the best interest, not of the populace, but of the rich, right? And until today, that is how things have been going. The problem is the populace, the majority, who is the poor people, will not elevate their way of thinking so that they could see clearly that, yo, this thing called independence, in my word, have to do with the individual and not so much the country or that document that was signed, right? I am saying this to say that if you, the individual who sees yourself as a sovereign being, right, elevate your way of thinking, right, and acknowledge it, the power that you as an individual person have, then you will see that the Declaration of Independence that we think or we see as being fake are shortened are doctored so that we are still under the monarch, exempting the responsibility of the monarch to us. You know, them taking care of us like our debts and all these things they hold to us, this reparation. Separate and apart from that, right? If you see yourself as a sovereign individual, right, then you will see that Jamaica is an independent country as a nation, right? Not as the country itself, because the government and governance is still run by our colonial master, the last one, the ones that gave that allow us to sign the proclamation of independence in 1962, right? I strongly believe that sometime after they did that, they also kind of regretted it, because I'm going to say in this 3 minutes before I close out, because Jamaica was and still is one of the leading trendsetters, you know, in everything, you know. We have the mental, the mind, the capacity to be a force to be reckoned with, right? And since independence, we have been showing up, and we show up to the party and show up loud and make them know say we are here, right? Then we start investigating, we start showing that, hey, we know what you did. But by the time they get to put us back in the battle, it was too late, because the Declaration of Independence has been signed, and they cannot just take us and put us back to the door, right? They never knew that we would have had a leader, you know, such as the great Marcus Mosiah Garvey, and even Bob Marley, and many more too, many more, you know, many more examples that the world can use. We have artists, you know, from Jamaica who have changed the world. Reggae music was banned in some places in Africa because it spread the message of freedom. These things, right, are exhibit that shows up the individual sovereignty that one can have if we elevate our minds and stop thinking about independence on a systematic level, because the system is already designed, right, to keep us one way, right? So we have to wake up ourselves and realize that as a collective people, we are independent because we can effect changes. We can effect changes. We are actually the government. We can effect changes. We can make good with our lives. Yes, by elevating our consciousness. Who wake up somebody. If you are woke, wake up somebody. Think and act objectively. Make sure that whatever you have to say and do, make sure it is for the right reason. See what I say? Build a young person, either male or female. Build them, help them, show them the way, and let's change Jamaica so that we can be proud of our independence. Big up on yourself. Yes, yes. Big up on yourself. Mm-hmm. Run. Left for now. Right about now. We will close out. Yes, it was good being here. Remember to leave a comment. Remember to like. Remember to share. Remember to become a member of the channel. You know, as we try my best. We try put more good stuff out there. All right. May I look forward to see you know in our next one. May I look forward to see you in the next video. You understand what I say, my people? Straight. All right. So we are say later. Yeah, man, make we talk about it, everything later. Everybody said it all the time. You see, our game is to be the best version of ourselves. Have to be the best version of ourselves, of course. Hold on there, I'm not gone. Yo, the people. Check me out on TikTok.
If I lost it all and I had to start from
Alright.
scratch, here's what I do to get back to
See you
6 figures a
later.
year
Zin?
in 4 steps. So step one, I go on
Alright.
Amazon and search for book topics that are making good money and have less than 20 reviews.